Alrighty, morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on another beautiful day. In today's video, I want to talk to you about why I pretty much stopped buying bullion coins altogether. And I went through that a tiny bit in the last couple of videos about precious metals, but I want to really make a specific video about this today so that I can explain what my reasons for that are and why I stopped buying bullion silver and why that might not be the choice for you, but I think it's the right choice for me at the moment. Well, just at the moment, and we'll go through that as well. So yeah, that's what we'll do today, and let's get right into it after we took a quick look at the stuff that I brought for you today. So we'll start off with a classic bullion coin, a 1 ounce Australian kangaroo. This one is a 2019 coin, so yeah, just your classic bullion coin, and that's exactly the kind of coins that I stopped buying, together with these American Eagles, which is obviously a beautiful coin in my opinion. I also kind of like the old design. This is the new design, in case you didn't know. The design changed in 2021. This is the second design, therefore, in 2021 and 2022 only had this design. And from now on, this is going to be the only design for the American Eagle. In silver, the gold one is obviously very different. So I also have a gold one. I'll show you that here at some point. But yeah, also beautiful coin. Very, very nice, but also something I'm not buying at the moment. But this is something that I'm buying, and I don't consider this a bullion coin. We'll go through that as well in the next couple of minutes, but this is a 1 ounce Australian Desert Scorpion minted by the Royal Australian Mint in 2022, apparently. I always thought it was a 21 coin, but apparently it's 22. Fine with me. Last one is a 2 ounce Queen's Beast Completer from the Royal Mint. Problem with this coin, it had a crud ton of milk spots and all kinds of production issues just right out of the gate. Really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to those, but probably around 70% of those are pretty much just melting value, which is, really annoying in my opinion, but that's just how it goes sometimes when quality control is not on point. So, let's go over this whole bullion and not bullion coin stuff. So, first of all, what would I define as a bullion coin? Well, a bullion coin is the kind of coins that, in my opinion, are fine silver coins. So 999, not 0.9, but at least 999 out of 1,000 parts silver, and that sell for, at the moment, I would say about 1/3 over spot. These kinds of coins, right? No specific mintage, just mass production silver coins. It doesn't really matter which design you choose, whether or not you're taking the Eagles, which are a bit more expensive, or something a little bit less expensive like the Kangaroos or Maple Leaves or whatever, all kinds of other stuff, Philharmonics that you've got, that you can buy a lot of, right? Basically just buy them in bulk and store them in tubes or master boxes or whatever, these kinds of coins, right? And they usually should be about 15% in markup. No, they aren't anymore. I guess probably most of you already know that they are at about 1/3 at the moment. That is way too much, in my opinion, and that's why I stopped buying those. The last 1 ounce bullion coin, I think that I bought, well, for investment purposes, yeah, I bought some random bullion coins that I just wanted, right? Just not because I wanted to invest in silver at that point, just because I wanted the coin for my collection. I think I bought the last one like 2018, 2019. Yeah, well, probably 2019 because this is a 2019 coin. So I guess it was 2019. I think I paid a very good price for that. I think I paid like around $17 an ounce, so very happy with that. And after that, like in 2020, the markups just went so high that I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. It just didn't make any sense really for me, and it still doesn't. Now, why does it not make any sense to me? Because there's no lack of inventory. Take a look at your silver dealers, take a look at their online pages. Is there a shortage of inventory? Where I live, there isn't. Everything is there. There is no shortage of pretty much anything. Now, there was a shortage in 2020. I won't doubt that one bit. There definitely was, because I looked at the pages of my precious metal dealers and they were pretty much empty, right? So there was definitely a shortage there, no doubt about it. But that shortage went away, but the markups didn't. And it's also not the case that we produced not enough silver or something like that to meet the demand. We had about 1,000 tons excess in 2021, excess production. So there was plenty of silver to go around. It just wasn't, like, the markups just didn't go away, and I don't get this. And that's why I stopped buying this kind of stuff. Well, for the markup that dealers are charging. Obviously, if you get a good offer from some private person or whatever, or find some at your local flea market or whatever, great, right? That's a great thing. But yeah, I just stopped buying those altogether at my bullion dealers. Why did I do that? Pretty easy question, and pretty easy answer for that matter. And it's because of coins like this. Now, this is obviously not a bullion coin necessarily. It comes in a capsule. It has like a mintage of like, I think this one has like 25,000, might be 50,000, I don't know. And didn't cost that much more. Around 30 bucks when I bought it. And price of silver was similar at that point. So, not that much more than your normal bullion coins. But coins like these go up in value a lot at the moment. So I don't really see any reason why I should pay almost the same for these bullion coins that are produced in the millions, and not buy coins with an actually decently low mintage, like for example this one, or maybe let's just give you a very good example, the Luna 3 series, right? Everyone knows that from the Perthment, the first edition kind of with a mouse. Now trades at about 2 to 3 times its initial value when it came out. And I bought a few rolls of the 1 ounce mice. I think it's a mice or a mouse or a rat, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I bought a few rolls of those when they came out, and I approximately tripled my money on them at this point. I sold some of them already, but from the ones that I still have, they are about worth about 3 times as much. Now, whereas the 1 ounce bullion coins that I bought a few years ago, maybe 25-30%, not a whole lot more. Obviously, the ones that I bought in 2019, yeah, sure, they went up a good chunk, but also not 100%, not even 100%. And like the mice went up like 200-300. So honestly, I don't see the point in paying these margins for it. I really don't see it. Besides that, if you're paying them in like a tube, you only have a plastic cylinder to look at. You can't even see the silver, and you obviously don't want to open it because, well, then you break the seal and all kinds of stuff. Master box, pretty much same thing. So, like, why would I not buy coins that I can actually look at, that come in capsules, that actually have a mintage, and that actually go up in value way more? So you see, that's kind of my point. I lost it a bit on that front. So I was just like, yeah, well, screw that. I'm not going to buy that anymore. I'm going to buy those. Going to make good money with that and keep the rest pretty much for free from the profit. So no real point. I don't know if you can even like understand where I'm coming from. I know that most people just go about buying silver with the intention of buying as much silver as they can possibly get. Obviously, if you're buying collector's coins like those, you're not going to get the most amount of silver for your money. But the way I'm doing it, these coins are free pretty much, right? Because I buy a lot of them and I sell a lot of them, and the remaining few that I keep are free, and I make money on top of that. So honestly, I don't really care about how much silver is left of those because it's free. I didn't pay anything for it at the end of the day. So as far as I'm concerned, could also just be a few grams and I would be happy, but it's not. It's quite a serious amount of ounces. So can't really get a lot better than that, in my opinion. So I don't know. Do you understand my point or do you not? What is your opinion on this whole matter? Do you agree with me that these coins are just a bit expensive at the moment, or do you think that it's still the best option to get as much silver as you can for your money? Which it's obviously not junk silver is, but you get my point, right? So yeah, let me know all that kind of stuff. If you've got any more questions whatsoever, write them in the comments below. I'd be very happy to answer those. As always, if you want to, you can also like rate the video with like a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you want to do that. And you can also subscribe to the channel, and that helps with something. So if you want to go ahead and do that, I'd be very happy about that actually. And so yeah, have a fantastic week, and until next time.